What's up, everybody? I'm Poon Pete.
And I'm Samson.
And we're Friendly Fire Co-op back playing Divinity Original Sin, and we're finally going to go to the lighthouse like I promised like 4 episodes ago. But we,
you know, whenever we promise anything, that happens.
You know, like eventually we make good on our promises. It's just sometimes it may take us a while.
Around. We must be closing in on where they were headed.
But, yeah, we're back playing, and also, based on comments received, so I can't turn Mason up any higher or it's going to start distorting his audio. So to compensate, I turned ambient noise down a little bit and sound effect noise down a little bit. So people that were upset about the initial audio, let me know if this is a little bit better for you guys. I hope it is. If not, I guess we can keep trying to work on something, but it's gonna get trickier. So let's see if I can. How far can I sneak here? I want to try to get like a fireball off right off the bat. Oh, we're getting close. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, this is how we're going to start this fight. You ready, Mason?
Sure.
Alright. Whomp! My sneaking failed as I was casting a fireball. How bizarre. Yeah, so I got some new stuff. I got Summon Spider, and I got Draw Blood. So I'm going to start off this fight just by summoning a spider. I got this because it'll at least help tank some damage that we otherwise would have to deal with on our main characters. And, you know, it's useful. It can cause poison, which early game is obviously not that good, but eventually being able to cause poison will be good. And also, it just kind of looks cool. So, yeah.
I agree.
And also I got some new stuff on Jahan. So I got Enfeebling Touch, which weakens enemies, just like lowers their damage. And I got Blind, which will make them less likely to hit. So, with Jahan, though,
less likely to see.
I don't think that like that's actually how the game works, but you know, maybe. Alright, so blind him, and then Jahan will just save his action points, and Mandora is just gonna step up here a little bit, but not too far. So the downside of the fire, of course, is that Medora can't charge through, so I think with Jahan the next turn I may make it rain. We'll see how the fight is progressing from there. But obviously, if you've not seen the beta fights of this guy before, it is important to take out the ghoul because he can resurrect the wolves and bring them back as zombies, which make them even more annoying because then they'll start
being spooky.
Well, no, they'll poison the ground when you attack them. So I'm actually going to do my best to not... So I was going to say that I was going to do my best to not kill the wolves. But you saw that went really well for me, so... That's alright. He usually uses his first turn to do that anyway, so... hopefully I'll be able to turn... Or get the fire away. Oh, what? Oh, yep, that's what I was talking about. He's there. So yeah, that's literally exactly what I was trying to avoid, but, you know, unfortunately, it's, you know, happened. It is what it is, and can't do much about it.
At least this explosive skeleton's moving closer.
Yeah. But see, now I have the interesting scenario of do I charge with Medora and possibly go through the fire and teleport the skeleton. Oh, can you teleport the skeleton?
Yeah, I don't know where I'm teleporting him, though.
Maybe behind the one undead archer and in front of the lupine horror. He's wet, so I don't think he'll explode anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Alright, well that was like perfect then, because that did a ton of damage. And obviously makes things way easier for my decision with Jahan too. Alright, so how do I want to handle this with... See, I would love to charge in with him too, but that's really just not an option, so... We're going to knock this guy down. And I chose him instead of the ghoul that guards the lighthouse, because I intend, hopefully, to definitely poison... Or to definitely knock him down with Medora. Also, wow. People that said the music is loud in combat, I totally agree with you. It just seems like it's so loud right now, so we're going to go with that. And hopefully that helped a little bit too, because wow, that music got super loud in my ears too. And that's actually the first time I've noticed it, so. Let me know if this is okay now. Maybe that'll help even more. Working on the audio balance as we go, so obviously any comments will continue to get as, you know, as perfect of a balance as possible.
We're professionals, we swear.
No, it's just, I mean, obviously it's true, because we'll record multiple videos at a time, obviously. So, like, someone will tell us, like, hey, it's too loud. And like I would love to change that literally as soon as I see the comment, but that's just not how this can go. But I'll do my best. Oh, you would be blocked. What are you blocked by? All right, well, there we go. So that works. Medora got poisoned though. I don't really know how that happened, and the knockdown failed. So we're gonna go with this. And
she ran through poison.
Oh, I didn't even see that poison there.
She hit the lupine.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I didn't even realize that that was going to be ineffective. What was going to happen? So spider. I'm hesitant to attack the lupine horror with the spider because it's just going to poison. Like it's going to heal him a little bit and it'll damage him a little bit. Yeah, we'll just go for it. It'll do at least a little bit.
Damage. It's not healing him.
Oh, it doesn't do poison damage. Okay, I get what you mean now. So never mind, ignore what I was saying. So as long as I didn't give him the poison status, everything was going to be fine. And let's get... I can't tell exactly where the poison begins, and I'm really hesitant to move into auto attack this guy, but we're just going to go for it. Ouch! Obviously that sucks too. I'm using a club now. Not because of like the whole clubs are better against skeletons. Wow, are you kidding me? 79%. 79. I missed 2. Sorry, I was not happy about that. But yeah, using the club now, my weapons are still garbage. Like, we've been extremely unlucky with loot. Kind of just throughout this entire run. But hopefully that'll turn around. Usually the goal that guards the lighthouse drops, it's clobbering time, or the clobber or whatever.
I think it's just clobbering time.
Clobbering time. So hopefully that'll still occur, or I'm going to be a little bit sad. And then we're going to... Target is too far? Oh, is that a... Huh, it's a melee range ability. I never knew that. Alright, well... Don't want to use that because I'll probably just stun the entire team because I don't understand how electricity works, so we'll go with that too. Oh, it blinded them. Awesome. That actually went better than I wanted it to then. Oh, why are you up again already? And you miss. You're literally standing on top of him. How do you miss with a sword?
Correction, how do you miss with that big of a sword?
Yeah, seriously. You couldn't even hit him with like part of the, like, even like the flat part of the blade. And he's gonna resurrect someone. It's all your fault, Medora. Are you proud of yourself? Shouldn't be. I'm not happy about it. And I'm not happy about it. Alright, well. Okay, so if I do this, I'm gonna poison this guy too. If I do that, I'm gonna poison that guy. I'm gonna hit that guy. Is it worth it? Yeah, we're gonna say it is. Oh wow, I didn't get poisoned either. That went even better than expected. It didn't kill the guy though. It's alright. Oh, Mason, fun fact I learned from comments. You can hit spacebar to end your turn, and also you can hit spacebar to loot everything in a crate or a corpse. Just in case
so that's the thing.
You didn't. Yeah, I'm particularly happy to learn that about the whole corpse and crate thing. Because usually ending your turn is not like a huge deal, but it can be annoying to deal with the... You know what, we're going to play it safe, and we're definitely going to kill this guy. Jahan can't miss. I was going to just save the action points and use the spider to kill him, but if the spider missed, I would not have been a happy camper. And can I? No? Alright. I was checking there to see if... Oh my god! 74%! Alright, well, at least you hit 1. You know, mathematically, I should hit my next 2 auto attacks on him, but I probably won't, because this game's a dink. I don't know if, like, because we're... I don't know if can anyone tell me if this is true or not. Because we're playing on a higher difficulty, are we more likely to miss? Because to me, that's dumb. I should have the same percent no matter what I'm on, and, like, if that's how you want to change it, if that's how you want to make it more difficult, you just lower the percent you show me. But, like, is the percent they're showing me just a lie? Just a dirty, dirty lie? Because I feel like that's what it is.
100% of the time, you miss 99% of the time.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel sometimes, though. Wow. Alright, so apparently the archaeologist isn't lying to you when he says melee weapons do more against skeletons, because that did a ton. Hey, we finally can't miss. Can't miss stun things. Mason, you were just ripping him apart with your 10 and 9 damages.
I can't get behind him. That's the problem.
I mean, at this point,
there's a wall.
You can probably just leave him, and what's their face will take care of the rest, most likely. Medora. played this game for like 100 hours already, and I don't know Medora's name. That's alright. I'll learn it eventually. Yeah, you can definitely just leave. Go attack the other person. No! What was the spider's name? I feel like we should give the spider a name.
Larry.
Larry the spider? Alright. I don't really know the inspiration for that, but, you know, I'll accept it. I'm just gonna do one of these to me. Connection to the Steam server's lost. Mason, does that mean you're not here anymore?
No, I'm here.
How? Okay, well, whatever.
Magic.
I'll accept magic. I guess that means that this will just be saved on my computer and not on that
I don't
loaded.
think it's even worth it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. Well, now that he's unstunned, he'll attack of opportunity to you. Originally, he wouldn't have. It would have been perfect. Oh, Medora.
Yeah.
No, he didn't drop clobber in time. What the heck?
Drop the loot.
Yeah, but like, I really need a sword that's not shite. Short bow, leather bracers, cloth boots, mail armor. Yep, no swords.
Well played.
I have a level 6 mace in my inventory, so like once I'm 6, I guess I can just use that. It won't be a big deal. Wow, Medora just wrecked that wolf. No, you're so far away. You should just delay your turn.
Has Jahan...
Has Jahan what?
I haven't seen Jahan like this entire fight.
Yeah, he's the field general. He's just, casting stuff from the back. Just delay your turn.
Why?
Because I'm going to have Jahan teleport the wolf right next to us. Don't waste all of action points moving.
I was going to cast a spell at it, but okay.
Alright, well. I don't think this will hit any of us.
Ow!
Yeah, we're good. See, isn't that so much easier than casting the spell?
No.
Wump. As long as we actually manage to hit, everything will be perfect.
Don't worry, I have too many action points not to miss.
You have too many action points not to miss. That's not very reassuring.
English is hard, man.
Yeah. It's only your first language. It's not like you speak anything else. Like, I'll agree English is hard for, like, not English-speaking people. Medora, don't die on me. Alright. I probably didn't need to pop Medora's thing there, like her potion, but we weren't taking any chances. I'd rather waste a potion than have to waste a resurrection scroll. That's going to be the logic that I apply there.
Whoa.
What?
Why?
Why what?
She's yelling at me because apparently I hit her somehow.
Mason, please don't make Medora leave the party.
I literally healed her.
Mason, please don't make... Mason, okay? Mason, okay? That's all I can say to you right now.
Alright, no more heals for Medora then.
She's too proud. She's too proud to be healed by dirty source magic like the likes that you're casting. That's the logic that I'm gonna go with. All right, well, you pick up the. I'm not gonna pick up all this crap, but explosive arrow, gold. I have no idea what to do with hair and animal hide. I feel like animal hides have to be useful for crap. I'll take the animal hides. I'm not gonna take the hair. I feel like hair cannot be that useful. Even from yeah, you never know what you can craft in this game. Sure, there's kind of like all kinds of crazy recipes, but like hair is not a useful crafting recipe in any game in the history of the world.
Maybe I want to make a toupee.
That would actually be hilarious if you could give your character a toupee. I would like to think that it adds charisma as a stat. That would be fantastic. All right, now we're taking care of all the shenanigans going on up here. I'll travel down with. Why is that mouse like glowing orange? Alright, here we go. Samson, what do you have to say to us?
Greetings.
What's this? Living eyes that can see the shape of death. Avert your gaze, wanderer, for you are looking upon the phantom of a murderer. Oh, well, how about you just tell me about yourself? Samson was my name a long time ago. I know not why upon my death I became a ghost, doomed to haunt this tower. Perhaps the gods heard of my crime and stripped me of my rightful place in their eternal realm. If so, their punishment was just. Each night I wake the flame in the lighthouse to repent for my wretched sin. You called yourself a murderer, why? That indeed is the tainted title I must bear, and deservedly so. For 15 years ago, at the day it was that I sat atop my lighthouse. Sorry, I'm having issues with words right now. The flame unlit and watched on as a pitiable ship crashed upon the cliff and got devoured by greedy waves. Deliberately had I forgotten to do my duty. Willfully did I condemn every soul aboard to a salty sleep on the bed of an indifferent sea. Why'd you do it? Why did I commit this act of blackest horror? Jealousy, anger, the bitter anguish of a broken heart. Those are the ancient ills that drove me to madness. Desdemona was on board, and I knew she would be my wife, the delicate beauty of whom I was sure she was betraying me with her friend, the dashing Faladar. Possessed as I was by the demons of envy, ire, and torment, I decided that if I had her love no longer, only death could take her for his mistress. And so I sat here, coolly and calmly, as I delivered them both unto the deep. Yet no sooner had the water closed its spuming jaws around the perishing vessel below that the extent of my offerance dawned on my beleaguered mind. I don't know. Overcome with guilt, I saw escape through the hangman's noose, but rest was not to come. I heard there might be an undead lair here. Do you know anything about that? Skeletons roam the lands, restless as my troubled soul, but you'll not find their lair here. Some scuttle by now and again, but most of the time... Some scuttle by now and again, but most of the time I reside here in solitude and silence.
Bye!
Dude, whenever you, like, read in your head, so I read a lot of books. When you read in your head and you, like, you don't have to think about, like, phrases like now and again, and you're reading, it doesn't occur to you whether or not you say it wrong, but then, like, whenever you're just reading, by yourself, it's, like, it's really weird. It's hard to explain. Quite a story that Ghost had to tell. Not every day one hears about a lighthouse keeper sinking ships just because his wife proved to be unfaithful. I will go with a contemptible man, if ever I met one, may hell be his eventful fate. Because, you don't do that to your wife. That's just mean. You don't do that to, like, anyone, but specifically your wife. He did commit murder with malice afterthought. Bloody execution should have been his end, but sadly he beat the law to the punch. And, I feel like that's one of the first conversations you and I have had, like, without an NPC and still gotten a trait for it. Let's see what Vindictive does, because I don't remember. Vindictive. If you have the... Oh, nice. You receive a chance to hit bonus of 20% on attack of opportunity. That's, like, exactly what I wanted. That's way more useful, in my opinion, than Forgiving, which is immunity to curse. So I'm pretty happy about that one.
Back again.
Alright. How did it go? Don't spare any details. We need to make a full report to the captain. I will say... Now that's an interesting story. Clean the grit from your ears and I'll tell you all about it. So I'll tell them what's going on with the up and the up. Don't let them off so easily. These gas bags shouldn't reap a single benefit from their cowardice. I am going to intimidate Mason. Mason, the last person who tried to silence me, is even more miserable than that pathetic ghost. That do anything for you? Getting a little tough? Alright, I will go with the rock. Much like always, I start off with the rock and Mason sees it coming. Da! I knew for sure you'd never see rock coming again, but I was just hoping you'd go scissors. Well met, Mason. I see we are equally matched. Ha-ha!
No!
Ha-ha!
No!
Darn it! I didn't think you'd stick with rock. Mason, I'm not amused by your shenanigans right now. Darn it! Sorry if that was really loud. That was like general anger that I lost. Here we go. Here we go. Darn it! Why are you so much better at me at this game? Alright, so we're not going to tell them. Alright, we'll do it your way. Be that way. If you nobodies could do it, we'll have no problem performing the inspection ourselves. Go on your way then.
Until we meet again.
Journal updated. Legionnaires will... Oh, Mason.
What?
We're going to go back to the... Alright, let's talk to each other real quick. I need a moment to reflect. What? How do you start a conversation like that? What sort of person of soft-hearted does I become? It's absurd. Soft-hearted? You were just a jerk. All this talk of giving it, you won't offer me a moment's peace. I really want to know what the heck prompted that conversation, because you were just, like, really mean to those people. And then you're like, oh, I'm so nice all the time. Alright, let's go to Sisco North Gate. We're going to talk to Captain Arius. I suspect that you just boned us out of an achievement there, though. We're going to find out.
Achievement?
But I think you picked literally the only option that won't give you an achievement. We didn't even get a bonus for that, did we?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we didn't get a trait bonus.
It's not like we're not going to be playing this game once through.
You know what? It's the principle of the thing.
Sorry, sir.
Because there there are 2 ways you get an achievement from that quest. All right, we're gonna find out if we can still get one. But all right, so Arius.
My friend returns.
Let's discuss the undead. Oh, just kidding. I'd like to talk about some matters concerning the Legion. All right, where do I go with here? I totally forget. I'd like to ask you some additional questions. Your main problem is the undead. Isn't there a way to discuss the things going on that he told you about? One second. Sorry, pardon me as I just like scroll through the different things. There we go. Okay, this is what I wanted. So in regards to the lighthouse, only 2 legionnaires survived the expedition, but they didn't dare proceed to the lighthouse. Rather cowardly of them that, and there was nothing very much out of the ordinary to be found there. You say? Guess I can't but take your word for it. What rotten business. Let's change the subject.
Until we meet again.
All right. Let's see. No. All right. So, Mason's a big dumb dummy who cost us an achievement, despite the fact... Alright, so, there's 3 ways that quest plays out. A, you go take care of the business, you tell them, they go back to Arius, you tell Arius that they were actually brave, you tell them about what was there, they go back to Arius, then you rat them out to Arius. Or C, the Mason dumbass answer, which is tell them to go inspect it themselves. That immediately ends the quest. They never go back to Arius, and you don't get the achievement. You get an achievement for A or B and not C. So if you're into that kind of stuff, don't be Mason. Pick literally any other option. But with that being said, that's the end of the episode. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more Daily Divinity Original Sin content as well as other videos. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.